Esky boy, A-listed. I'm part of a sound, under the ground where diamonds get found. And I've been around, so I can see homegrown talent that might need balance from now. And if it's like wow, phone line rings to the max, I'm a chain, I'm a watch, I bling on the track. It's me, the high flyer, putting out fires, catch the right vibe when I spit on the track.
Breaking out the scene ain't never been priority to you and me. Loving on the low, oh, that is what we know, oh. And you're a secret that I'm intending to keep. We're not doing wrong, but people, they just like to talk and kick up such a fuss, so we stay on the hush, hush. We got that underground love. But if we let them know, oh, 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 no, 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 what we got going on, we'll shake up the world.
You're tuned into Royzy Rothschild, City of Liverpool online radio station, the Shakedown. We're shaking the trees in knowledge. I got my mate, she goes by the name of Janiece. That was Underground Love featuring Wiley. So we get into that in a little minute. But I just want to give a big, massive shout out to Miss Banks. If you haven't heard of her, go check it out now. You know, yesterday Nicki Minaj was reciting the lyrics on Twitter. Nicki Minaj, she's invited her on tour with her. So I watched their followers on Twitter go from 9,000 to 16,000 within a couple of tweets.
Right after she did the Shakedown!
Right after, obviously, we interviewed a couple of weeks ago on the Shakedown, and she was in Liverpool performing under the big Condo Records event as well. So obviously we've seen that. So we're going to get into something as well. Want to talk a little bit about promotion. You need to be on mixtapes. If you're a rap artist, yeah, you need to be on mixtapes. Now, I'm not talking about your own mixtape. I'm talking about other company mixtapes. So you need to vet them out on the internet, go on Twitter, Facebook, online. Thousands of companies, they make their own mixtapes, yeah, and basically it's you featuring a number of set artists. There's like 20 different tracks on there, so you could be put in between T.I. and Lil Wayne depending on what the mixtape is. So there's one. And two as well, go and get a Samsung, go and get an iPhone, leave the burner phones. Obviously some of you need them, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, the wire.
Phone. Music and technology comes hand in hand at the minute, so go download some apps. If you're promoting on Instagram, go and get some apps like Photolab. Change your photos up, make it more, you know, eventful, more design, so that people take more notice to what you're doing as well. So there's two tips. But I want to go into this interview with Janiece now. I just took her for a cup of tea. We've had a nice chat, so we're just going to carry it on now.
What was that? Hashtag invasion of what?
Hashtag what?
Hashtag invasion of the Royzy snatchers?
Royzy, I think it's the invasion of the Royzy snatchers.
I don't get it.
But
it was better when we said it off camera.
It doesn't make any sense now whatsoever. But I want to get into the creativeness. I've been watching you for a long time now, probably about 10 years or something. But one thing I've noticed is you're very creative. I want to know what has inspired you to obviously do your own videos, why you've started doing your own videos, and where do you get the inspiration from?
I've always loved music videos. First of all, hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
I know, thank you. Yeah, I've always loved music videos since I was little, and I think it was probably, well, before that with the Underground Love video, I wrote the treatments and everything for that. And I had like kind of like a clear vision of what I wanted it to look like.
So that video, you wrote the script?
Wrote the treatment, yeah.
Yeah.
The Underground Love video was supposed to be like, I was supposed to be a secret agent.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it translated well, but yeah, that was
Is that the one where it's in the coves? Like, I'm trying to think.
Underground.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It was
yeah.
Hebe's, so where they've converted it now, downstairs, that's where we filmed it. And it was funny because on the day, like that very day that we shot the video, 7 years later, there was a grime event that Coke put on, and we were in there, and it come up, you know, it must, you know, it comes up on Facebook this time 7 years ago, and it was the exact date that we shot the video, and I was back in that building.
Supernatural business going on.
Yeah, them vibes. So yeah, I've always loved music videos, and then I was heavily inspired by an art exhibition in The Fact called the Art of Pop Music Video. I think that was in about 2013, but that was brilliant, and Yeah, I studied media at the college
Yeah.
in 2009. So I had the skills to be able to
Edit your own videos.
Yeah, it's just a passion, like. I love the music videos.
Oh, you're very, very, very creative. So I want to show one of these creations, okay? The one I want to put on for you is it's called Human Nature. I love this one. Obviously it's got my mate, she's flying around on beaches and in the woods, and she's covered in a lot of paint. So check this out, it's called Human Nature.
It's so hard for me to fight that feeling. I just need the one, my one and only, just to hold me, not to love and leave. Is it you? You got me in my human nature. Is it you? Affecting all of my behavior. I bet it's you, you're the reason. I bet it's you, you're the reason why. I bet it's you, you're the reason. I bet it's you, you're the reason why.
Welcome back, people. Tuned into Royzy Rothschild, City of Liverpool online radio station. This is the Shakedown. We're shaking the trees of knowledge. I'm with my mate. She goes by the name of Janiece. Go check her out on YouTube. Loads of sick stuff. But I just want to come back. I'm going to delve into your past a little bit now, yeah?
Okay.
So I just want to know, like, obviously, what's the difference between your past and your present and where you see yourself going now? So we start with the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the past, obviously, you're young. You know, I just had a passion for music. I had management in the past. We kind of built everything up organically. So
Yeah.
I think that experience has kind of given me more understanding of the industry, how it works. Whereas now I manage myself. You know, I'm independent. I just kind of do my own thing.
Yeah.
As well, the past, you know, I worked with a lot of different artists. So I built up quite a large network, which helps me now. You know, if I ever need anything, or do you know what I mean? Like, it's good to have those links. And the future, I think, is just building on the network and just continuing. You know, as well. I probably 7 years ago, I probably wasn't as equipped, even talent-wise, as what I am now. So it's been about just honing my craft and getting better, really.
Well, how do you feel musically from the past to now? Like, what's the difference of it? Like, well, you know, with regards to your writing.
I think me writing, it's weird because I've always been a good writer. Like, I started writing songs when I was like 9, and it's something that's always come very easily to me. I think practicing freestyle a lot more. So
Freestyle singing.
Both,
Yeah.
rapping and singing, because it just keeps you sharp.
Yeah.
So you know, the things that you're talking about in your wordplay and stuff like that, those are things that really matter to me. You know, a lot of the time in the industry it's just about piecing together a track and it sounds good and putting it out there, but I really like to think about what I'm actually saying in the song.
You can see that in the videos as well.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
With creating the videos, like for example, Human Nature, that really was a labour of love. Like, I wanted to really encompass all the different elements and piece it together. You know, we tried to catch the sunrise for the water scene.
Yeah.
So we left out at like 5 o'clock in the morning. We missed the sunrise. We didn't get it. And then it started raining, which...
That's even worse.
Yeah, it was heavy. I'm pretty sure I got hypothermia. Like, on the day, I started mumbling and I couldn't feel my feet. The girl had to put my socks on for me, and like, they had to virtually carry me back to the car because I was so cold. But it
was that diva behaviour though? Was you being a diva, being the artist?
No, you know, it wasn't. Maybe, I don't know, but it wasn't really. It was more like, because everybody involved, like the cameraman, even the makeup girl, like we all wanted it to happen. Do you know what I mean? We wanted to make it work, and we did. We got the shot. In the end, the guy who was filming had to say, no, come on, let's go now, this is mad. Because we were literally, it felt like we were in the middle of a hurricane.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And yeah.
Where was it? Was that Formby Beach?
Formby, yeah.
Formby Beach, yeah. So, like, obviously you've told us a little bit about the music and what you're doing now. Like, you've said that you were under management as well. Obviously you're independent now. What's that difference? How is being managed to now managing yourself different? How's it different to you? As in, what are the benefits for being independent?
I think managing myself is difficult because when you manage yourself, a lot of time people don't take you seriously. Do you know what I mean? So you'll approach people and say, oh, I want to do this, or and it's kind of like, well, yeah. Whereas when you've got representation, people tend to take you a little bit more seriously, and it's easier for people to negotiate on your behalf sometimes. But a lot of times artists don't like to talk about money.
Yeah.
Whereas I've learned to now just go to the J's and say, is there a fee? Do you know what I mean? Because it's important. But then you've also got that stigma, and people think that you're just in it for the money rather than loving the music. So it's hard to find that little balance.
Well, that's why my artist name, Royzy Rothschild, is the Rothschild, because I'm all about the money. So that's all I talk about, you know what I mean? The second anyone messages me, it's money, you know what I mean?
Because it is important, and there's revenue streams available, but people seem to think that, you know, you should just do everything for free, and it's not practical. You can't. You can't do things for free, you know what I mean? Well, you can. Some things, it depends whether or not it's going to benefit you or not, you know what I mean? And in the past, my mum always kicks off because she was like, stop doing things for free, but in the past I did a lot for free, and I think that has definitely helped me build up my repertoire, because you know, you get experience. I think when you're starting out, it's always important to just swallow your pride a little bit and do things for free. Even if you know that you're worth a lot more, you can get a couple of voluntary things under your belt, then you've built up your portfolio then, and I think that's across the board in the creative industry, is not just singing.
Is it another thing as well, when you was on the management, did they have a say or any control over your music, or was that still independent, or were they telling you how to sound?
They were kind of telling me how to sound. I mean, I was given a selection of beats that to choose from, but I did feel a bit stifled creatively, and I think the manager at the time he was very young, like he was younger than me, but he wasn't really interested in managing an artist per se. He wanted to curate an artist and develop, which I understand, because he had a knowledge of the industry, and you know, sometimes, especially as a female, you do have to conform. But I think it's important as an artist manager not to approach an artist with a vision in your head of how you want them to be. It's important to look at the artist and say, okay, who are you? What can you bring to the table? What are you about as an artist? What are you saying? And is it genuine? Because if you try and put something onto somebody, like a look or a sound, it's not them, it's not authentic, and you know, you're less likely to connect with a genuine audience. Whereas if you just get an artist, even if you see them as having potential, like get to know them and allow them to really like hone their craft and develop organically. I think that's the best way for any artist manager to go about things. Whereas I don't really think I had that as much, and I think that's probably why the relationship broke down.
Well, when you say, I think this is very important.
You button in?
Come on, man! You know I button all the time. You know I button all the time. I just think this is important. When you say curate and conform, you know, especially as a female artist and with these times, can you say a little bit more about like the expectation that they wanted you to curate and conform? Can you just say a little bit more on that?
Just things like, you know, I always recall a song, a feature that I was asked to do. I didn't want to do it. It was like, do it because this artist's popping. And I'm like, no, because I don't like the song. So it's about just respecting that side of things, and, you know, not always, you don't always have to sell yourself down the river just to do, you know, to do something. You can stick
That's
to
definitely true. But I think we just had this conversation before, didn't we? Yeah, we had this conversation before. Yeah. So I want to talk about this new EP, because we were just talking about it before. We've seen some of the videos. These are on the EP, and you've got a single on iTunes and Amazon, Tidal, Spotify now. Let's talk a little bit about that. Like, where, you know, what's the feel, the songs, the vibe. And like, I've listened to loads of your music, and I can see a lot of pain in the music.
Emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see pain in the song. So tell us a little bit about the EP.
Well, the EP itself is called Real Love,
Real
and
Love.
it's about love dynamics and relationships and things that you go through. When I first started creating the EP, I wanted to talk to boys from a girl's perspective, so girls can sing it and boys can listen about how girls really, really feel. You know, I wanted to have that honest, vulnerable approach, which is why like the video body is so kind of intimate. You know, I've had mixed reactions from that. I think when people just see the video and don't really listen to it, it's like, what are you doing? You know, why are you naked in a bath? But for me,
you've been naked in a bath?
I was naked in a bath, yeah, that's it. I know, it's just that. You get naked in a bath, you know what I mean? I'm joking, by the way. But yeah, so it was a bit like I was nervous, obviously, to put it out, because it is such it's a vulnerable thing, like, but I feel like the song marries the visual well.
Yeah.
And it's something that I'm proud of, so.
But that's where we go back to being creative. as well again. You know what I mean? You've got a creative mind, creative body of work, and obviously you're in full control of what you're doing as well now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is better.
So what other songs on the EP? What else should we get ready for?
So it's kind of like synth-based R&B. Yeah, and that's all I can say. Synth-based R&B and it's very honest.
So you're trying to keep it secret for now, are you? Yeah.
Yeah. Human Nature isn't on the EP, but that's out now on iTunes and Spotify and all those good.
Well, there you go. So go and cop that now. Spotify. If you really want to support the artist, I'll go buy it off iTunes. Spotify at the minute, it's 14 plays to a penny. Robbing artists left, right and centre, so go and purchase on iTunes if you really support the artist, okay? But if you really support the artist, wait till they've got hard copies of the EP, get a signed hard copy with a poster and some merch as well. So reach out to Janiece. I just wanted to speak to you about your name change as well.
Yeah.
You were Janiece Myers, you've gone to Normsk,
Yeah.
and now you're Janiece.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So Janiece Myers obviously is my name.
Yeah.
That's my like government. I have no middle name, so that's just me. So it just felt a bit invasive, and I felt like I needed to
Separate yourself from your music.
Yeah. So I changed it to Normsky, which is my nan's name's Norma, and she was an artist. And at the time I was exploring with painting and visual art, so it kind of felt fitting. Normsky, which like with an E, you know, it's a bit Georgie or whatever. It was a bit fancy. But then it got weird when people started calling me Normsky. I was like, that's not my name. Stop. Do you know what I mean? I do like the name, so I've kind of kept that as my art. So anytime I release art, it gets released under Normsky, or in the future, you know, any kinds of clothing that I might decide to embark on, I'll keep that brand name. And then I thought, okay, let me just be myself. But again, with my surname, it just feels a bit invasive.
Yeah.
So just keep it as Janiece.
Janiece.
Yeah.
It's a good explanation, eh? So we were talking before about the song Body.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've gone very creative with the video. So I want to show everyone the video. It's called Body.
This
Check
body
this out now.
was made just for you to hold. I hope you know just what to do. I hope, I pray you please me. Make me stay around. Don't let me down. You roll around in this bed with me, and you take all of my energy, and you fill my cup till I can't stand up, and I'm falling deep. It's spiritual, and I wanna call on you anytime, 'cause you're on my mind in this physical, and I hope you know that I'm falling overflow. You don't know I was created to be your mate, so don't let go. Don't underrate, the key to my gate is yours, I have faith in you. So when I lay with you, know it's awaiting you. Will remain, no, it's true, my baby. Once you got my body, it's your body. I won't let nobody ever know my body like you. Take care of my body, it's your body. Please don't let nobody ever hurt me, especially not you. Don't fake it with me, just take care of me. In time you'll see real love, real love. Don't fake it with me, just take care of me. In time you'll see real love will set you free.
People, you're tuned into Royzy Rothschild, City of Liverpool online radio station, The Shakedown. We're shaking the trees of knowledge. I got my mate Janiece in the building. That was Body. Now I've got an interesting story for Body. It wasn't just recorded, it's a recording that's been going on for the past couple of years, hasn't it? So if you watch it, you'll notice a growing up in the video.
I don't think I changed that much. What it was, when I was in New York, I created some visuals as I was going into the name Normsky, and I literally sellotaped my phone to different things and filmed a little bit in my auntie's bathroom. And then the following year I filmed a video for Manga Saint Hilaire for one of his videos. And then I said to him, can I keep that footage? So I had those two separate pieces of footage a year apart, and then I filmed the final little bit. The guy that directed it, Paulo Pardo, who runs Ezio Media, he filmed it, filmed that part, and he kind of put it out under the name of his production company, because obviously we used all his equipment and stuff like that. But yeah, so it was over a 3-year period, and then I kind of pieced it all together and it worked.
Well, how old was you when you started recording it?
25.
25.
Yeah.
So you're 28 now.
Yeah.
Getting old.
Oh,
Bus pass on its way.
Call out.
You've got plenty of time in the music industry, plenty of time to work.
Yeah, J-Lo started when she was 21, so I'm
There you go.
28, so.
There we go, and we've seen her career sparkle. So I want to talk to you about The World Is Mine, KRS-One. Obviously he's been in Liverpool for a few months. I think his missus is a university professor or something, he's living here.
Yeah.
But you featured on the album.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
I got a call from Coop, because obviously Coop was working on his album with him, and he said, you know, he's looking for artists to come down. So he went down to the studio, and KOT was there as well. And it was just brilliant, like, he's just got like a great energy about him. He's a proper cool person, he's dropping that good knowledge. And
Around the Bronx.
Yeah, around the Bronx. And it's mad because he grew up in Brooklyn as well. And my auntie lives in Brooklyn, so he was weird because he really reminds me of my auntie, like has mannerisms and everything.
Yeah.
He speaks and she's got dreads and so it was obviously I feel like I'm with you. But yeah, he's a proper cool guy, and then obviously I did the hook, and then when he did the verses I was like, this is a special song, so I would advise anybody, even like just the whole project, will listen to it. The song that I'm featuring on is called Don't Ever Stop, and then there's another song with KOD, I'm pretty sure it's called FUCKD. I don't know, can I say that? But yeah, I think that's what it's called.
What she said?
Yeah,
Didn't hear it.
I think that's what the song's called. I know that's the hook, but it was such a momentous time, and we were all in the booth, like, with that song there's a chant in it, and we were all chanting like, this, like, it was so cool. So yeah, please listen to that album. It's hard. It's on Bandcamp.
It's on YouTube as well.
And YouTube.
Yeah. I seen Double X. Is it? No, sorry, not Double XL. Hip Hop DX was promoting it last month. So it is on YouTube. Go check that out. It's KRS-One, The World Is Mine. Obviously it features Janiece and another Liverpool brethren, goes by the name of KOD. That stands for King of Deception. So go check him out as well. But while I've got you here, I always have a sick list. This week we're switching it up. I want to know what's in your mobile phone. 5 top songs in your mobile phone.
This is touchy for me right
Guilty
now.
pleasures.
I've just lost my phone, like, so.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say Air Supply.
And to be fair, in my phone is all my own songs, like unreleased ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really got. But I can tell you what's in my SoundCloud. Like,
Go on then.
So I really like Georgia Smith. And she's got a song featuring, I don't know how to say her name, I think it's Callie something.
Never heard of it.
But it's called, the song's called Tyrant. That's a brilliant song. I really like Young Bane Rihanna at the moment. I think that's a brilliant song. I'm really into my drum and bass at the moment, so I've got I had a lot of drum and bass instrumentals in my phone. Let me think. 2 more. I really like Taya's song and Mike Lardy's EP.
Decent. Mike Lardy, I like Mike Lardy and Taya. I had the pleasure of meeting her last year as well. Big up. So yeah, that's the end. That's my mate Janiece. Yes, sick interview. You've been tuned into Royzy Rothschild, City of Liverpool online radio station. The Shakedown, Shaking the Trees in Knowledge. Go check Janiece out on YouTube, on SoundCloud, and on Bandcamp as well. Peace.
Color.